In the quiet town of West Pittston, Pennsylvania, the Smurl family thought they had found their forever home. For Jack and Janet, it was a perfect place to raise their children and care for Jack's parents. But over a year after moving in, their dream house turned into a nightmare. Strange sounds, foul odors, and shadowy figures plagued their lives, each incident more terrifying than the last. As the activity escalated, the Smurls turned to two of the most famous paranormal investigators of the time, Ed and Lorraine Warren. What followed was one of their most controversial cases, a haunting so disturbing it left both skeptics and believers shaken.
Welcome to Haunted Hangout, a podcast for the hosts fascinated by the unexplained, captivated by the paranormal, and entranced by the absurd. I'm your host, Chelsea.
I'm Liz. That was like,
I forgot it was my turn.
yeah, no, it's okay. Oh, I think that was your best intro yet.
Thank you.
Welcome to
Hangout.
Amazing.
Crushed
10 out of
it.
10. Crushed it. So yes, we are talking about the Smurl family haunting today.
Smurl.
The Smurls.
Smurl.
Which, if you don't know, that is the most recent Conjuring movie. That is the family haunting that's in that movie. That's the case that they are doing in that movie, essentially.
All right.
But this is the air quotes true story of that.
Ooh.
Because again, same with Annabelle, a lot of the accounts that we have are just from the Warrens.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll get into a bit. I talk a little bit about from the skeptical side of it, but we'll get there at the end. So yeah, there's a lot of shit that went on here.
As there is with the
The Warrens, yeah, which makes you wonder.
makes you wonder.
Have you seen the movie?
No, I've only seen the first Conjuring, and I think I told you it scared the part where she throws up in her mouth and then she becomes possessed.
Yeah,
scared me so much that I haven't watched any of the other.
Okay, I started the Conjuring franchise chronological order watch.
Oh.
So
I've only start with the Nun.
Yes.
Yeah.
You start with the Nun, and then you do Annabelle Creation, and then you do the Nun 2. That's as far as I got so far. Because a lot of the movies aren't available for streaming. You have to rent them.
Oh.
So two of the three I had to rent. I was like, hey, we're done renting for right now. So
we're done.
I was like, I need a break. Okay. It's like $5 per movie. Like, fuck this.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do it. So anyway, yeah, I've watched the Nun, Annabelle Creation, and the Nun 2. Which I gave them all 3 out of 5 stars.
Okay.
Because again, it is hard to scare me.
Yeah.
And some of it is like, I love a good when they get into the backstory.
Yeah.
Of,
I like
haunted.
That too. I like that too.
Yeah, right. Like all of that. So anyway, but yeah, you should watch
only with a chaperone. Ryan's too scared.
So is Matt. This is
and
why
I'm also scared.
That's fair.
So I need to watch them with you and just you.
Yeah, fair.
You and Jazz, because you guys are strong and have strong-willed minds.
Oh my God.
And not afraid.
Yeah, it's true. I watch them all on my own.
Yeah. See,
this is just light. It's just some light viewing for me.
just some casual, some stuff to make me sleep easy.
Yeah.
I can't I don't know. My favorite one of my favorite TV shows ever is The Haunting of Hill House. Yes, I bring this up all the time, but I love those, and that's the level of scary I think that I can do. But anything beyond that is just especially, and we talked about this, but especially possession stuff, I get so afraid.
Yeah,
when
that's
people
fair.
get possessed, and I don't know why.
See, I thought The Haunting of Hill House was scarier than any of the Conjurings that I've seen.
Yeah, maybe. I also haven't seen The Conjuring in a long time. Like Jazz and I watched it on Halloween years ago. Like this was like 2014, I think, or 2015. But I haven't like seen any of those movies like since then.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah.
When we have it planned, so like I'm actually staying over.
Yeah.
One night,
Oh
we
my
can watch
God.
one.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We should do that. And
Yeah,
then
I'm down.
I'll be less scared because
I'll be here.
you'll be.
I think there was an ant that was just calling on me.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. It's okay.
Oh, that's random.
Just random ants. Anyway,
Well,
I'll get into it because I know we don't have a whole lot of time. So Jack and Janet Smurl, along with their daughters Dawn and Heather, moved into a duplex in West Pittston, Pennsylvania in the fall of 1973. The previous year, Hurricane Agnes had swept through the area and destroyed their home. In their new home, Jack, Janet, and their daughters occupied one side of the duplex, and then Jack's parents, John and Mary Smurl, lived on the other. So it's essentially like a semi-detached house.
Yep. I know what a duplex is.
For some people who might not know.
Fair.
Yeah.
Sorry, my neck is just.
I'm gonna be like a pillow.
I'm gonna be making weird movements
That's
this
okay.
entire episode. Actually, yeah, keep passing.
Yeah.
My neck is just really not having a good time.
Yeah. My neck is never having a good time.
My neck and my ear.
Yeah, your head is
falling apart.
Your head area is really not doing well.
My head area is just always lacking.
Okay, so the duplex was around 80 years old at the time and was one of the oldest houses in the area. During their first year in the house, nothing of note occurred. But then the family began to notice odd things happening around the house. A rocking chair moving back and forth.
Gross.
Drawers opening and closing. Unplugged radios playing loud music.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just thought of a ghost story. Anyway, we'll save that. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Is this like a personal ghost story?
Yeah, I just remembered it. I don't know what in my brain just unlocked this.
Oh my God.
It's happened with me and Peter, actually.
I feel like this, just do like a Spark Notes version.
Okay, so basically my dad was in this office and holy fuck, I cannot do Spark Notes.
Just do Spark Notes. 5 years later.
I'm like, anyway, so have you seen that meme where it's like, so my grandma.
No. I don't think I've seen that.
My Aunt Dolores. It just goes on for so long. Anyway, I'll send it to you. Okay. Basically, my dad had this office, and the store beneath it, like, the guy committed suicide in it. And so my dad gave us the keys to his office, and he was like, oh, you guys can just, like, study there or whatever. So Peter and I went to study there one night, and, like...
Is this high school or, like, uni?
Okay. No one was in, like... the office at all. It was like I wasn't even that late. It was probably like 7.
Okay.
It was like after dinner. And then like as we're like walking into my dad's office, like the radio just turns on and it starts playing music and Peter and I are just like,
the fuck
is going on? And then like so we stayed there, we like turned the radio off, we like stayed there and studied, and then like I walked to the bathroom and like the lights started like flickering.
Oh my God,
it was really scary. And then, I know, it was fucked. And then I went to the bathroom and I opened the door and like all the lights turned off and I was like, I'm not peeing in here. And then I ran out and then I got Peter and then we like ran out of the office.
Oh my God. Did you ever go back?
No, we never went back.
No, fair.
And then I told my dad and he's like, yeah, sometimes the radio turns on. And I'm like, what do you mean?
That would have been something you told me
like,
before.
what do you mean sometimes the radio just turns on?
Before we're there alone.
Yeah, crazy though. I don't know what just reminded me of that. But yeah.
No, fair, yeah.
Peter and I have a lot of weird ghost stories, but
yeah, you guys do.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a twin thing. Like the energy from being a twin attracts ghosts. I don't know.
Who knows?
Okay. So on one of the bedroom walls, a dark stain appeared. After several failed attempts to cover the stain, the family eventually installed wood paneling on the walls instead because it just kept coming back, which is weird.
Okay.
The unexplained occurrences soon grew darker. The family reported smelling foul odors with no apparent source, hearing noises that sounded like a pig grunting.
Oh, that's demony.
Yep. And finding claw marks scratched into the walls.
Well, there you go.
It's definitely giving demony. Despite the activity, the family persevered and spent the subsequent years renovating the home and expanding their family with the birth of twins Karen and Shannon in 1977 or 1978.
That's
they had twins. Yeah. So on the night
I'm not
of...
scared that they had twins. That's wonderful. I just thought it was... I just think it's random that I randomly thought of that story about me and Peter during this story. And
about with you and your twin, and then they have twins.
They have twins.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Weird.
Creepy.
So on the night of Heather's confirmation into the Catholic Church in 1985, so this is like... we fast forwarded here a bit. The strange yet passive activity took a much darker turn. As the sisters got ready in the kitchen, one of the lights above them began to shake violently until it fell and crashed onto the kitchen table, causing injury to Shannon and denting the refrigerator. The light was affixed to the ceiling with 2 chains and several eye hooks into a beam, and Jack and Janet maintained that there was no possible way the light could have just simply come loose on its own. Ed Warren would later explain that the religious tones of the night may have angered the presence in the home, which makes sense if it's a demon.
I guess, yeah.
I don't think it likes
Jesus.
Religious things. Yeah. Jesus. Soon after this incident, the family would be awakened in the middle of the night by unexplained banging noises on the walls and ceilings.
I don't like that.
No. Another mysterious stain appeared, this time on a brand new rug. No matter how many times the rug was cleaned, the dark stain would reappear. The family, especially Janet and Mary, would hear disembodied voices calling out to them.
I hate that.
I know. These voices would sound identical to other members of the family and would often use foul language.
Demony.
Mm-hmm. During one instance, Janet was in the basement doing laundry when she heard a voice calling her name.
Oh.
No one was there, and she knew that no one else was home at the time. Frightened, Janet asked the voice what it wanted.
Oh, why? Just go upstairs.
Yeah.
Don't interact with it.
Right? But it only ignored her and continued calling out her name. On another occasion, Janet was folding clothes when she felt a chill in the air. She turned around to see a black mist in the form of a human floating through the room and into the living room. She got up to follow the mist, but it disappeared. She immediately went to the other side of the duplex and found Mary visibly shaken. Mary had also seen the same black mist come through the wall and pass to the house. Ed and Lorraine Warren would classify these shadow ghosts as the most dangerous and believed that the dark and demonic presence would feed off the family's fear. So at this point, the haunting had escalated so much that Jack and Janet claimed a paranormal occurrence would happen nearly every day. Jack and Janet would feel ghostly hands touch them while they slept. Dawn would see apparitions hovering above her bed, and the children would hear the fluttering sound of wings in the bedroom at night.
What?
Yeah, which I don't like that.
What does
I don't
that
like
even
any of it,
mean?
I just picture like a big demon with like wings, like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like that.
Like in Jeepers Creepers. Oh, you haven't seen.
I haven't seen your.
It's fine.
Like Mothman.
Like Mothman.
Mothman. So Janet would hear the sound of water running and the noises of someone taking a bath, only to discover the bathroom completely empty. So the toilet would flush on its own over and over again, and when he, meaning Jack, would attempt to fix the problem, he would discover the plumbing in perfect working order.
Weird.
Which, like, for me, I'd be like, you're wasting water.
Okay.
Like, it just keeps flushing. I'd be like, hello.
That's literally what I was thinking. I was also thinking that about the bathtub, but I'm like, oh, but they never found any water, so like,
yeah, it's just like
be
the
annoying.
sounds of someone taking a bath, but that's like
the
legit.
Sounds of
like
someone taking a bath would freak me out.
Yeah,
though.
right.
Like, I'm a bath girl. I love baths.
I love me a bath.
I love me a good old bubble bath, but like,
yeah,
someone else. What are you looking at?
Chelsea, I was looking at.
What? No.
I was looking at the time.
Oh my god, you scared me.
Chelsea, I was just looking at the time.
So much, Liz.
Why?
The way you're looking at me just scared me.
That was
Sorry, I actually just flung these off.
Yeah, you did.
I was getting ready.
I'm gonna keep all that in.
I think I broke these.
I think they're okay.
Sorry, I tried not to fling them out.
All I did, my eyes literally just very briefly darted to the time on the laptop.
That scared me. Oh my god.
Oh god. Okay, well, trigger warning, dog.
No.
There's stuff. It's not. Nothing happens to the dog. The dog's fine.
Okay.
But the ghost does like interact with the dog a little bit.
Like that.
The dog.
Sorry for getting so. Things got a little crazy back
They
there.
did. You freaking out made me freak out.
Oh my god! Because I was like, "What are you?"
Look at the time.
Okay, but I feel like we should. What the fuck?
What?
Was that?
What? I was just watching here.
Oh my god! I feel like
Chelsea?
we should switch sides because I want to show you what you were just doing. And then you tell me if that would, switch sides. Go to this side. Go lie here.
Oh my god.
Let me show you. Okay.
Are we staying here?
No, I just want to show you. Lie down. That's what you were doing.
That's like the most normal thing.
You were like looking in the corner of the room. It's scary.
Your face didn't move, change at all.
You were literally looking at the corner of the room. I can't see. My back is against the wall. I'm in a very vulnerable position.
I think this story is just freaking you out. I think that's what's happening
out,
because all you did was just move your eyes suddenly, like slightly.
No,
over.
but it was scary.
Oh
okay, you know what?
Okay.
I'll record you next
It's okay.
time.
You freaked me out last time with when you touched the bed and it moved. So this is retribution.
Oh my god. That actually scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh my
Okay.
God.
So again, this is some stuff happens with the dog, but don't worry, the dog is fine. So the Smurls' German Shepherd dog, Simon, was also subject to the haunting. Jack and Janet would wake up to the sound of Simon howling, only to find him sleeping soundly beside their bed.
What?
Yeah, so it's like the demon's like mimicking him.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's fine though. So it's fine.
Yes, he's fine. One time, Jack noticed Simon cross the hallway at the top of the stairs, but when Jack called out to him, Simon appeared from the ground floor. So
Goodbye.
yeah, right? As if he had been there the entire time. When the family would leave the house, they would lock the front and back doors. However, when they'd return home, they would often find one of the doors wide open, which, like, again, that's like with the toilet, like, that's just inconvenient.
It's just annoying.
Yeah, I'd be like, can we not? Like, you're just
like,
asking for someone to come in and rob us.
Yeah, it's just annoying.
So appliances they would buy would often malfunction, and on one terrifying occasion, their television set erupted into flames. Can you imagine?
You're just watching Love Island.
We're watching Love.
The 80s.
You're watching Love Island
You're
in 1985.
You're watching like Millionaire Matchmaker. I don't fucking know.
Millionaire Matchmaker. That was like the 2010s.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would be watching in 1985. Family Matters.
Family Feud.
Family Feud. Was Family Feud on back then?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Anyway, so one night in the summer of 1985, Janet was pulled from her bed and lifted over 6 feet into the air for the first of many times. So that happened on multiple occasions. Which again, I'd be like, I'm trying to sleep. Can we not?
It's so inconvenient.
Can we not? In December of 1985, Janet contacted Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens arrived at the Smurl property on January 17, 1986. The Smurls were interviewed and even psychologically evaluated by professionals. Lorraine picked up on the presence of 4 entities: an innocuous elderly lady, a young and potentially violent young girl, a man who had died in the home, and a demon who possibly had control over the 3 other spirits.
Classic.
Yep. So over the next several months, Ed and Lorraine collected hours worth of audio recordings containing noises allegedly caused by the demon, as well as notes and photographs. Ed conducted experiments that involved playing Gregorian chants through a speaker in one of the bedrooms while the Warrens prayed.
Do you know what that is? Gregorian chants?
Is it like, oh, like shit like that?
You're pretty close. We used to have to listen to them when I was studying music, and we had to take like
Are
the
you
history.
serious?
Yes.
Oh my
we had to take the
God.
history of music, and like they would play Gregorian chants, and like for one of our exams, like we would have to like distinguish between like a bunch of different Gregorian chants. And
you had to distinguish between
they all sound the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, damn.
It was the hardest exam I've ever had to take in my life.
Did you have to like try and like sing like that? Or
No,
it's
no,
just
no.
like about
no,
the
no,
history.
You just had to like identify. It was about the history, and you had to like identify like which chant was which.
Oh my
and it was
God.
literally the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life.
Jesus Christ.
You have to Google it after,
Yeah, I will.
because they're just crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, anyway, they'd play these.
yeah.
They'd play those.
That's so interesting.
While they were also praying. And then during one of these experiments, the closet door and the house started to shake. Items on the dresser spun, and the air turned cold. Ed used holy water and prayer to attempt to banish the demon until the activity stopped. Ed also claimed that he felt a drastic drop in temperature and witnessed the formation of a black mass, as well as a mattress jumping on its own.
Could you imagine?
No.
I don't even know what I'd say if I saw a mattress just fucking jumping.
Just
up.
like
I'd probably like start
jumping
laughing,
around.
and the mattress
Right?
just chases you.
Can you imagine being chased through your house by a mattress?
It's like having a hard time getting through the
Right,
doors.
it's so big. Oh, God. You're gonna love this one.
No.
Ed even alleged to have found a message scrawled onto a mirror and a mucus-like, smoky-type substance demanding that Ed and Lorraine leave.
I hate every part of that sentence.
You didn't like that it's not just like fog in the mirror, it's like a weird mucusy substance. Like, I don't like that.
First of all, again, inconvenient. Can you imagine cleaning that?
No.
I'd be pissed.
Right?
Be like, what is this ectoplasm bullshit?
Literally, that's literally probably what it is. Ectoplasm.
Probably is.
Yeah. So the Warrens recommended that the Smurls contact the Catholic Church. The Smurls contacted their priest, who came to bless their home, but refused to conduct any further rituals unless the diocese first approved it.
Well, yeah.
The diocese ultimately refused to help, stating that they needed sufficient evidence of a demonic possession. The Warrens also requested the church's help, but the church still refused to perform an exorcism on the house. So the activity at the house continued to worsen. Simon was attacked. He's okay though. Just a doggy. It was, I just put Simon was attacked. It actually told me what happened, but I purposely didn't include that. I just said he was attacked. You're welcome. Items went missing and would be returned with a layer of dust on them. And on several occasions, the twins Shannon and Karen were thrown from their bunk beds. One night, Jack and Janet were up talking in their bedroom when they heard a loud bang. They emerged from their room to find Shannon laying at the bottom of the stairs. She had no memory of how she ended up there. Like, imagine just like demons just like throwing your children.
Literally.
Like, excuse me. The Smurls' neighbors even reported hearing screaming and seeing lights flashing from the house when no one was home.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. So Jack's mother, Mary, suffered a heart attack. Janet continued to be pulled from bed, and she also claimed that the shadow figure would touch her inappropriately.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there would be times when Janet would be attacked next to Jack, but no matter how loud she called out for him, he continued sleeping. So Ed Warren described this phenomena as phantamia, or psychic paralyzation, meaning the demon would have control over Jack's body. Yikes. So the demon would like keep him sleeping while it attacked Janet, essentially. So Jack also claimed that the demon sexually and physically assaulted him. On one occasion, Jack was in the living room watching TV when a woman appeared to him. He described her skin as paper white, with patches of scales and open sores running with pus.
Ew.
She had long, white, unkempt hair. Her eyes were red, and the inside of her mouth was green. The few teeth that she had were long and spiked. The woman assaulted him and then vanished.
Oh, no. That's horrible.
Mm-hmm. So the family would try and escape the house by going on trips, but members would continue to notice strange occurrences and see the black mist around them. So it appeared as if the entity was not just attached to the house, but to the family. Ed and Lorraine realized that they were most likely dealing with a succubus, which explained why the majority of the attacks were on the matriarchs of the family, Janet and Mary. The Warrens pointed to several reasons as to why the succubus may have been pulled out of hiding: the Smurls' strong Catholic faith, Heather and Dawn reaching puberty, or the renovations in the house. The Warrens brought in Father Robert McKenna, who had worked with the Warrens for years and had performed multiple exorcisms. Father McKenna performed an exorcism on the Smurl home by walking around each room with a crucifix, holy water, and a rosary. He then performed a ritual on the outside of the house. The exorcism appeared to work, but only for a short while, as the activity eventually resumed. Father McKenna performed a second exorcism, which provided relief for the family only for a short period of time. By this point, the family was exhausted and felt abandoned by their church. They decided to share their story in hopes that the public pressure would force the church to help them. They appeared on talk shows, in local newspapers, and even worked with author Robert Curran, as well as the Warrens, on a book about their story, titled The Haunted, One Family's Nightmare. However, the media was not kind to the Smurls, and they were subjected to relentless scrutiny. The family claimed that at the height of the media frenzy, as many as 90 reporters would show up at the house on any given day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
I kind of want to see what they
look like.
Yeah, in their home.
I'll just keep talking because I don't need for time. In 1987 or 1988, the family made the decision to move. Unsurprisingly, the activity followed them. So a man who was studying to become a priest in Rome read The Haunted and was appalled by the Catholic Church's inaction to help the Smurl family. He wrote a letter to Cardinal Ratzinger, who actually later became Pope Benedict XVI, who reached out to the Smurl family's church. An exorcist was sent by the Vatican, and after performing the ritual, the demonic presence was finally cast out, this time for good. So a woman named Deborah Owens moved into the haunted duplex after the Smurls left, and she claimed to experience no paranormal activity.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Mary and John, Jack's parents, have since passed, while Jack Smurl died in 2017. Janet still resides in Pennsylvania, and Heather is a teacher with 2 adult children. Don also has an adult child, Mark Glowinski II, who played professional football for the Seattle Seahawks, New York Giants, and Indianapolis Colts. Shannon, one of the twins, works in healthcare, and Karen, the other twin, is a social worker and a part-time paranormal investigator. So, as is the case with any highly publicized haunting, skeptics have pointed to several factors that potentially discredit the Smurl family story. So critics exposed medical records that indicated Jack had undergone brain surgery in 1983, which may have caused an impairment in his judgment, and other paranormal investigators and priests who visited the Smurl home reported that they didn't experience any paranormal activity. Furthermore, Paul Kurtz, a philosophy professor and chairman of the Committee for the Scientific Investigation of Claims of the Paranormal. Sorry, it's such a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
The Committee for the Scientific Investigation of Claims of the Paranormal offered to conduct psychiatric and psychological evaluations of the family, but they declined. However, in one source I watched, it was actually the Warrens who declined on behalf of the Smurl family.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the family's resistance to undergo this testing only caused people to wonder if the Smurl family haunting was indeed a hoax. There are also conflicting statements regarding when the paranormal activity truly began. So according to the book The Haunted, and as I've already outlined, the strange activity began occurring a year after they moved into the duplex, so 1974-ish. But in an interview with Lorraine Warren in February of 1986, Jack says that he became aware of the presence of something paranormal in 1985.
Oh.
So that's 11 years difference. So
well,
yeah, it's a little weird. When asked about the legitimacy of her family's story, Karen told Citizen's Voice, quote, "That we did it for fame or money is the most ridiculous statement ever. We were a normal family with normal lives who went through a tragedy and prevailed by staying strong and faithful. It's everyone else that blew it up into a nightmare. We battled the demons inside and the public outside. They made it worse. We never made money from the book or movie. Who would want to go through all the media and public bashing? The Smurl family story is one that blurs the line between faith, fear, and the unexplained. Whether you believe their torment was caused by restless spirits, demonic forces, or something far more human, their haunting remains one of the most infamous cases in modern paranormal history. Even with Ed and Lorraine's involvement and countless reports of strange phenomena, no clear answers ever came. Only questions that continue to haunt anyone who dares to revisit this story."
Crazy.
Yep, so that is the Smurl family haunting. The again, true version of it, because we don't really know if it's true or not. I personally think that I feel like the Smurls are credible, but do I think Lorraine and Ed Warren came in and maybe exaggerated things and you know what I mean, played it up a bit? Yes, I do think that's possible.
Yeah, I feel like that's what they do in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like these are so I have no idea. I'm sure that if I read their book, I'd probably be horrified.
Yeah.
And it was scaring me, that case, obviously based on my reaction. I thought you were looking at something in the corner of the room.
Nope,
so
just
scared.
the time.
So that's a terrifying case. If it is true, that's horrible that they had to go through that. And also if it is true, imagine going through all that and then just also to make no money off the book seems crazy to me.
Yeah.
How do they make no money off the book? This is their story.
They must have signed some type of contract where
deal.
the Warrens and that other guy get all the money for it, which is stupid.
That's horrible.
And then the movie they're talking about, they made a made for TV movie in 1991 about the book. They're not talking about the Conjuring. In that case. But I don't know. I do think that part of it probably happened.
Yeah.
But it is weird that the Warrens actually when they came in, they wouldn't let anyone else the society I was talking about. one of the YouTube videos I was watching, which will be in the episode sources if you guys want to watch it. Like, he has a clip of Lorraine and Ed talking about the people at this organization, and like they're calling them like kooks and like they're not like legitimate and like stuff like that, and they like wouldn't let them go in and investigate.
That's so interesting.
Which makes you wonder, like,
why?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you let them go in? And like,
Yeah.
because they were the ones who wanted to do like the psychological testing and stuff, and I think they even offered to do like to set up like cameras and like stuff like that, and like Ed and Lorraine Warren were like, no.
Interesting.
So it's a little, I don't know,
fishy.
Yeah, it's definitely fishy.
Yeah.
So, but I think we've learned at this point that the real Ed and Lorraine Warren, like anything they were involved in, probably a little fishy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, I still don't know like enough about them, but I just feel like from what I do know, I have read, like, yeah, there just seems there's something off. There's something off.
Yeah. And that they were like, well, I think like a lot of people say that they were like exploiting the people that like that wanted their help. To like make money and like shit like that. So I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I
so
can see that too.
Yeah, I have I've seen a lot of people though, because again, this is like the story that the most recent Conjuring movie is based off of. A lot of people have been saying though that they barely like focus on the family in this movie. It's like more so about the Warrens.
Interesting.
And like something going on with their daughter than the Smurls, which people were like, okay, but like we wanted to see like
the Smurls.
Yeah. Because the first two movies, it's more about the family that's being affected, and then like the last two, like the one that just came out and the one before that, like it's more about like the Warrens and stuff, which is like fine, but also like people are like, no, like it's, you want to like see, like this is like supposedly like a real story, you want to like see it like on screen. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know, I haven't seen it, the movie,
I haven't either, so
I've seen like people doing like parodies and stuff on TikTok of them like like using mirrors to like banish spirits out and being like we banish the spirit with the power of family. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, really, is that what they do in the movie? Like, Jesus.
My god.
Anyway, what's the scariest part for you of that story? There's a lot.
I'm trying to think like what the scariest. There's the mattress. No, kidding. I think like whenever like something is imitated, that like really freaks me out. Like,
right, where like it's like someone's voice that you recognize, but you know it's not them.
Yeah, but you know it's not them because they're like not there. Like basically like that kind of stuff like really scares me. For some reason the bathtub tripped me out a little bit, because I just think of like myself lying in bed and just hearing the running water.
Oh, I have that made me think of I'll do it really quickly. So my grandmother, so she grew up in a haunted house, and every night she would hear the ghost stumble up the stairs like he was drunk.
What?
Go into the bathroom and like use the bathroom, but he was drunk, so he'd be like vomiting.
Oh
and, like,
my
shit
god!
Like that. Yeah, I don't know why
That's
that made me think of it. Like
no,
someone like
so
going, like a ghost going in, and like you can hear it like using the bathroom.
The toilet. Yeah. Oh my god.
Every night, she said. She was little.
That'd be so hard to like sleep.
Yeah, and like her and her sisters heard it, but then it was like the time, right? Like that time period is like, this is like the 40s, 50s. Like she would like tell like my great grandparents, and they'd be like, no,
yeah,
it's fucking crazy shit.
Wild case. What's the scariest part for you?
I don't like the stuff with the dog, but like the part where it's like you think you see the dog like upstairs, and then you call for it and it comes. So you're like, what did I just see? Again, like the imitation. I don't like that.
My dumbass would probably try to pet the other dog.
A ghost dog.
Like, ghost dog, come here, friends, come here.
But it's like actually a demon.
Oh god, I don't want that.
No,
we just want nice little cute.
I want a little cute ghost dog. And again, there's some not conflicting, but like the order in which I told you that everything happened could also be wrong. Like
because the only account we have is the Warrens. Yeah.
And also too, like it might have been like stuff I said happened before 1985 could have happened after. In the account, it was hard to like find a like 100% legitimate source, and like some of the sources I said said the same thing happened, but like the timing
is different.
Were different in both sources. So I was like, I'm just gonna
like a lot of the cases, like, you know.
Right, exactly. So.
It's so
Anyway, yep. So that is the Smurl family haunting. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing or following us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and leaving us a 5-star review. You can also follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Haunted Hangout Podcast. And if you have a spooky story that you'd like to share, you can email it to hauntedhangoutpodcast13@gmail.com, especially if you have any bathroom ghost stories.
Oh my God, yeah.
Ooh, creepy.
Thanks for tuning into Haunted Hangout. As always, stay curious. And if you hear something whispering your name in the middle of the night, maybe don't ask it what it wants.
Just ignore it.
Just ignore it and try to go back.
Maybe
to sleep.
move. Okay.
Maybe move.
Maybe we just move.
Put your house up for sale immediately.
Okay, bye.
Bye.